Copywriting is the master key to making sales online, but even if you learn all the right information, it can be a challenge to put it into practice. In this hands-on, step-by-step guide, we'll show you a series of templates, which you can use for all types of e-marketing situations. This how-to guide contains every essential type of example you'll need to get started as an online marketing. Whether you need to create high-conversion landing pages, reach out to influencers to get more publicity, or send email marketing that converts, you'll find our easy-to-follow templates break it all down for you. You'll see what you need to do, and why, and can tweak our practical samples so they suit your own needs exactly. Make sure you're sitting comfortably, as it's time to see how to put all the information you've learned on copywriting into practice. Let's talk about Facebook ads. Facebook ad copy needs to grab attention fast, and it's important to get the most important information in first. This is because Facebook truncates everything after the first few lines, meaning people won't be able to read what comes after, unless they click through to read more. Unlike in many other forms of copy, on Facebook you should use emojis to stand out and punctuate important sentences. Research has found they work very effectively. You should also capitalize words to add extra interest and should include the URL for your offer in the first 1 to 2 sentences. Make it clear what you are selling early on and mention any discounts or special offers high up in your copy. You should also press on an important need or desire your target customers have, to give them an immediate answer to why they need this. Ideally, you should also give people an incentive to act fast to purchase in the first 2 to 3 sentences as well. Here are a couple of sample successful Facebook ad templates. Step 1. Get all the important stuff up high in the first 2 sentences. Use emojis and exclamation points to grab attention, and don't forget to include your URL, and any discount info too. Here's an example. All stock 50% off until end of April. Hurry over to www.brilliantdeals.com and grab your half-price bargain. Quote April free and get free delivery too. Step 2. Include an image or video of your product. Make this as high quality as possible and ensure it relates to your ad copy. Your image needs to have appeal to your target customer. Step 3. Include your pitch and any info you want potential customers to know. This copy will only be visible to mobile browsers when they click to read more. You can use it to put more product details and social proof like customer reviews or testimonials. For example, buy anything from our store from now until the end of April and get 50% off everything we have in stock. Check out our high-quality clothing for men, women, and children, or snag a deal in our super electronic sale. Remember, you get free delivery too. Just quote code April free at checkout. Read our customer reviews on shopsite.com and see why we consistently get 5 stars for customer service and quality. We also offer free, no quibble returns, making your bargain risk-free, so come on over and start shopping in our store-wide April sale. Here's Facebook ad template 2. Step 1. Lead in strong and include all essential info. For example, struggling to develop abs you can actually see? Tired of slogging in the gym only to see no results? Our extra strength muscle gain formula is half price at www.maxierbuilt.com. Step 2. Include a high-quality image. Step 3. Tease by outlining the benefits. Mention social proof, if you have IT and data that supports your product's performance. For example, now you can rev up your workouts with our potent muscle gain formula. 10,000 satisfied customers say our high-strength formula helped them bulk up. The active ingredient in our supplement has been proven to add bulk, according to the leading institute, the Bodyworks Clinic. The solution to improving your muscle mass is just a click away. Step 4. Create urgency with a time-limited deal and repeat your URL. For example, hurry over to www.maxierbuilt.com and get 50% off our clinically tested max strength formula. Once stock is done, we'll be pulling this offer, so claim your half-price supplements now before we run out. Now we'll talk about copywriting for your website. Your website copy is extremely important, as it is one of the first things people will see when they engage with your brand. If your goal is to sell, you'll need a landing page that's short, punchy, and powerful to direct people to who click on your ads. Here are a few landing page template hacks. Step 1. A clear headline that states exactly what people will get if they subscribe or make a purchase. That is, secret Facebook ad techniques that convert. Pro guide to learning the topic, fast. Here you should insert customer desire, in just, here insert time period. Step 2. Put your first call to action up high. This is so people who can't be bothered to read all the way through can see how to sign up or buy. If you are trying to get email subscribers, this is where you would put your sign up form. Example. Sign up to discover the inside secrets of the Facebook ad game. Learn insider techniques and create high-performing ads for all your Facebook campaigns. Save money on your ad spend with my high-converting strategies you can learn fast, without any marketing knowledge. Join over 100,000 satisfied subscribers who have discovered how to slash their Facebook ad spend. Make your ad budget go further with pro tips that will help you connect with customers so you can double your leads, sales, and traffic, etc. After that, insert your sign up button or form. Step 3. Insert a powerful testimonial here with a customer photo if possible. If you have worked with any well-known clients, or brands, or have been mentioned in the media, you should mention it here, as this is powerful social proof and will help to build trust. You can also display logos of the companies or clients you have worked with, or the publications you have appeared in. Step 4. Now insert any other details about your product or service. If you're selling something, it's important to briefly outline the benefits here. If you're giving something away for free, this section is optional, but if you do include it, keep it brief. Example. Why do you need my expert guide? With the guide you can find out the one thing you need to do to stop wasting money on ads that will never deliver. You'll learn the 3 crucial things you must do first if you want to build trust with customers. And lastly, discover the easy-to-use tool that helps you find whole audiences on Facebook who want exactly what you're offering. Alright now. Step 5. Include a little info about yourself and why you're qualified to help. If you're selling a high-ticket item, this is crucial, as people need to know why they should buy from you. You can go into a bit more detail here, but if you're selling something for a lower price, or giving something for free, don't waffle on for too long. Example. A qualified digital marketer. I've spent 10+ years refining and perfecting my Facebook ad techniques. My clients include X and Y, and I've helped boost the bottom line by up to 50% in under a year for a variety of businesses in the various different sectors. Step 6. Include a powerful final call to action. For example, don't continue to throw your cash away on Facebook ads that aren't hitting your customers' pain points. I'll teach you how to spot where you're going wrong, so you can laser target your ideal customer, and give them what they want. Sign up for full access to my strategy guide, and you'll have potent Facebook ad insider knowledge at your fingertips. With my help, you'll be able to start implementing techniques that will see you have your ad spend, and double, or even triple your results. The best part is you can begin learning immediately, without any prior knowledge of Facebook, digital marketing, or Facebook ads. After that, insert purchase or sign up button. Step 7. Include an optional bonus. That is, bonus free Facebook marketing e-guide. When you sign up, you'll also get my free 100 Facebook marketing tips e-guide. This invaluable knowledge will take your Facebook marketing game to the next level, and will give your Facebook ranking a big boost. Now let's talk about email marketing. Email marketing has one main goal: to sell, and all your copy should be created with this end in mind. Even so, it's important to always add value, and not come across as too pushy. In this section, you'll learn how to send emails that get read, whether you want to create sales pitches, welcome emails, or newsletters. The one thing all the different types of email marketing have in common is their length. The best performing emails are always short, catchy, and persuasive. Email marketing is one area where the art of copywriting really comes into its own, but it can be tricky to get it right if you don't have the right advice, so let's look at how to create the kind of content that sells. Here are a few email marketing and newsletter templates. When it comes to email marketing, your subject line is one of the most important things. It needs to be short and powerful, and ideally no more than 3 to 4 words. Here are a few examples of great subject lines. Max your subscribers, fast. Need more leads? How I lost 10 pounds. Sell on social media. Now let's talk about the main format of the body copy for your email. There are 2 main formats that work best for email newsletters. They are the mini story and the teaser. Let's look at the format for the mini story. The mini story works by sharing a brief, but powerful story with your subscribers. It's the perfect way to reel people in, as it uses emotion to press their buttons. It's great to quickly make people relate to you, or the person you are writing about. Here's a sample. Hi there. Remember to make your story personal and relatable to your target reader, that is, a problem they can identify with paired with a solution they need. Moving on. It felt like I was screaming into the wind, endless Facebook posts that weren't getting seen, expensive ads that drained my budget, and a website that never received any traffic. After years of trying, and many missteps, I got to the point where I now enjoy 1,000s of daily website hits, 100s of Facebook likes and shares, and a great conversion rate for my ad spend. It took time, but I eventually realized where I had been going wrong. Now I'm sharing that knowledge, so you can avoid the mistakes I made. My Build a Successful Digital Brand Guide has just been released, and it includes 300 plus pages of step-by-steps on every topic you need to know to market successfully online. After this, make your call to action and include an incentive to purchase or click through. Moving on. I really wanted to thank all my newsletter subscribers for sticking with me, so I'm offering you the chance to purchase my e-guide for 50% off until, here insert the date. You can get it here using this special subscriber link. Here you can insert your link. Don't forget to let me know if you enjoyed it. After that, end with your name and your brand's name. Now let's talk about the email teaser. The short teaser preview is even simpler than the mini story, and it works brilliantly when you just need to share something quickly with your audience. It arouses curiosity in your readers as you'll mention a couple of tempting details about the content you are linking to, or the product you want them to click through to find out about. Let's look at the format. Hi there. Step 1. Start with introducing a teaser focusing on something you know your subscribers want, for example, more leads or sales. Like this. I've just found out a great new way to use your content to make more sales, and I really wanted to share it with you. Step 2. Introduce a couple of features or benefits, but don't go into much detail. Here's an example. All you need is an audience that's interested in your product, and the best thing is, they don't even have to be your customers. You can use your competitors' customers, and I'll even show you how to find them. I've tested this strategy, so I know it works, every time. Step 3, let them know what they will get if they perform the action you want them to take in your call to action. Like this. In today's post, you'll see exactly what to do, and can follow a handy, persuasive ad template I've created just for you. Step 4, keep your call to action brief. Like this. Check it out here. After that, insert link to your content. Don't forget to leave a comment to let me know if you liked it. Take care and speak soon. After that, insert your name and your blog or website. Here's an email welcome template to get you started. You'll be sending email welcome letters whenever people sign up to your blog or subscribe to your website. Just because it's a welcome, it should still have a purpose, like every piece of content you write. There are 3 critical elements that always need to be in every welcome email. First is a welcome that makes people feel appreciated and reassures them they won't get spammed. Second is info on what people can expect now they've signed up, briefly outline the value of staying subscribed. And lastly, a short call to action. Use this as an opportunity to leave a comment, engage, or sign up for another service. So, step 1, create a brief but enticing subject line. Like this. You've signed up, here's what's coming. Step 2, give them a warm welcome. For example, hi there. We're so glad you've signed up to our weekly Get Fit, quick newsletter, and we'd like to wish you a warm welcome on behalf of the whole team. Step 3, let them know what to expect. Like this. In the next 7 days you'll be receiving your first weekly newsletter, and you can expect it to contain these 4 things. Number 1. 3 workable diet tips that will improve the result of your gym routines. Number 2. 1 latest workout technique, reviewed. Number 3. A unique exercise created by our fitness specialist. Number 4. Plus a link to the latest video on our vlog. Step 4. Include brief and punchy call to action. Like this. If you'd like to see what you've missed, don't forget to check out our YouTube channel here. After that, include your link. Remember to leave us a comment if you enjoy our content, we read every one. See you soon. After that, insert your name and brand name. Now let's see a sales letter template. Sales letter copy should always be focused on getting to the sale, but to do that you need to move through several important stages of the customer journey. You need to attract by grabbing attention, hook them in so they are interested, and persuade so that your customers desire what you have to offer. Finally, you need to get them to take action and make a purchase. You might be wondering how you can do all this in one letter, but it's easy if you follow a simple formula that will ensure all your sales letter copy is designed to do what it should sell. This formula is commonly known as AIDA, or attract, interest, desire, action, and in the following template, we'll look at how each of those stages works in sales copy. Dear, insert their name here. Step 1 is to attract. Press on a pain point you know they have with a tempting headline. For example, automate your manual invoicing, save time and staff labor. Hi, my name's X, from brand Y, and I'm contacting you as I wanted to tell you about our latest software launch, C Smart. Step 2 is to ask a question to add texture and provoke them to engage with your copy. Like this. Are you sick of manually updating your invoicing software? If so, we totally get it. Step 3 is to press on their biggest pain points. For example, it's a tiresome job, that's labor intensive, expending precious staff resources, which could be diverted elsewhere. Step 4. Provoke interest. Give more details and press on the biggest pain points your product solves for them, but don't reveal the complete solution just yet. Imagine if there was a way to automatically migrate your manual invoicing, so you could do it all from the cloud? You'd be able to direct valuable staff time to focus on the things that really matter, like liaising with customers, running your business and driving the bottom line. Step 5 is to create desire. Let them know you have the solution by highlighting the main benefits. The good news is C-Smart helps you do that, and then some. All you need to do is scan in your manual receipts and our innovative software does all the hard work for you, converting them to files that are uploaded to your personal C-Smart Cloud account. Step 6 is action. Make it punchy, make it easy for them to purchase, and introduce urgency as an incentive to buy now. For example, C-Smart is available by purchasing a subscription package, and the great news is, you only pay for the volume of receipts processed. There's no risk, and you can cancel anytime. Our popular Platinum package, which lets you process up to 1,000 receipts, is available at a locked-in price of £799.99 a year. The sign-up process is simple, and takes just 3 minutes to complete. Once you're on board, just scan your receipts, and we'll handle the rest, so you can focus on your business knowing you're saving time and money. If you'd like to take advantage of our deep discount offer, hurry over to, here insert your link. You'll benefit from 50% off the normal package cost, forever if you sign up before, here insert date. Let me know if you have any questions, as I'm always happy to help. At the end insert your name, job title and company's name. Now we'll discuss blogging. Blog copy needs to be high quality, and that's where using a template can really come in handy. By working to an outline, you can ensure all your blogs appear in sync and consistent. If you're just starting out in the world of blogging, there are 3 main formats that work well. They are the listicle, the product comparison, and the how-to guide. First is the detailed listicle. The detailed listicle is a numbered list with lots of extra detail. These types of posts are hugely popular, with several studies showing they continuously perform strongly. A typical example of a numbered list would be an article like 20 top tips to tone up your abs in 1 month, or 10 ways to get 10 leads in 10 days. Here's the format. Step 1 is title. Your title should mention 3 things. First is the number of tips that will be on your list, second is the benefit people will get if they read it, and ideally, the time span in which they can achieve this benefit. For example, 5 ways to optimize your Facebook ad budget in under 1 month. Step 2 is to introduce the problem and let people know that if they keep reading, you'll give them the solution. For example, Facebook ads can be costly, and I know how frustrating it is when you keep spending money only to get no results. Once you know how to tweak your ad campaigns, you'll get much more out of your campaign budget. You'll be able to precision tailor your ads, so they only get shown to the exact people who want what you're offering. I've used the tips I'll share with you in this article to slash my ad budget by up to 49%, and what's even better is, I've seen many more click-throughs and conversions from Facebook as a result. Step 3. Now list each of your tips going into a bit of detail for each one. For example, Tip 1. Use lookalike audiences to clone perfect ad audiences. Here you would go into detail about how your readers can do this, ideally in an easy-to-digest step-by-step format like this. Step 1. Open the Facebook Business Manager and locate the Lookalike Audiences tab. And then Step 2, Step 3, etc. Step 4. Make a brief conclusion and include a call to take an action. That is, if you follow the tips outlined in this guide, you should soon start seeing better results from your Facebook ads. Don't forget to let me know how you got on in the comments below, and tell me which one of my tips you felt worked for you the best. Maybe you have a tip that I didn't include? I'm always interested in hearing your thoughts, so don't be shy, leave a comment, and let me know what you think. Another method is the product comparison. The product comparison usually looks at 2 products and compares their features. It's popular because it helps people save time and weigh up what product is more suited to their needs. If you have an e-commerce business or run an affiliate website, you can also use this format to promote your own items. Here's the format. Step 1. Include your title. Mention the 2 products you will be comparing and what they do. Like this. One-on-one versus GoDaddy. Which is better to build a business website on? Step 2. Include intro. A brief overview that mentions the main features you'll be comparing and why people should stay and read to the end. For example, if you're looking to build a reliable business website for the first time, you might be wondering which platform is the best to choose. One-on-one and GoDaddy are massive, and both have their benefits, but there are some key differences between them. In this post I'll be looking at cost/value, email, template, ease of use, advanced features and plugin options, customizations, customer support and much more. If you're wavering between one of these two popular platforms, this article should help you make up your mind. Ready to find out which one suits your needs best? Let's compare the two. Step 3. Give product overview and feature comparison. Give an overview of each product, then do a feature-by-feature compare. Like this. Let's start with product overview. One-on-one. One-on-one offers a range of package options for business website builders, from basic to pro level, at a reasonable cost, etc. GoDaddy. Do overview like you did for the other product. Let's talk about features now. After that, compare the features of both products side by side. Step 4 is the conclusion, with your recommendation and a small call to action. For example, One-on-one's fast click and drag interface makes it easy to get going, and their range of choice available was limited but more than enough to get started. GoDaddy offered a wider selection of customization options but was trickier to get the hang of, so if you're not technical like me, you might want to give this platform a swerve. For ease of use, it has to be One-on-one, and that's the one I'd certainly pick. There's not much difference when it comes to price, but One-on-one offers a bigger choice of packages, allowing you to add on options that you might need, like additional email mailboxes. Ultimately, I felt One-on-one was the superior option, particularly if you're just starting out. If you already have some website building experience though, and want access to more options, then you might want to give GoDaddy a try. After that, include a very brief call to action. Let me know if this article helped you make your choice, and how you got on in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more useful product comparisons, tips, advice and strategies on digital marketing. Here's the How to Comprehensive Guide for you. The How to Comprehensive Guide is an essential guide that covers all the important aspects of a topic. These types of posts gather a lot of backlinks and social shares as people find them extremely helpful. They don't have to be step-by-step guides. This is more about creating an in-depth guide to a topic. They should, however, give solid practical advice people can use. Step 1. Create a title using your primary keyword and a term to indicate this is a comprehensive, complete guide. For example, The Ultimate Guide to Copywriting for E-commerce. Step 2. Create an engaging introduction. Make sure your intro lets people know why they need to read this article and tell them how it will help them master the topic you're writing about. For example, inside this guide, you'll learn the latest strategies for writing e-commerce copy that sells. Stop wasting time following out-of-date advice, as it won't get you the results you want, more sales. Read this guide, you'll learn everything you need to know about the art of creating quality content for e-commerce, and you'll know how to tell your customers you have what they want, so you can build trust and get them to make that purchase. Copywriting is key to making online sales, but too many people get it wrong. This ultimate guide will help you understand the essential elements of successful e-commerce copy and will give you practical tips you can immediately start putting into action. Step 3. Create an About the Author section. Here you need to let people know why you are qualified to write on this topic, who you are, and who you wrote this guide for. For example, a little about the author. Hi, I'm Matt Vane and I've spent over a decade writing professional copy for online business big and small. I've helped struggling e-commerce stores take their sales from 0 to 6 figures with my persuasive techniques, tips, and strategies. Today, I share my knowledge with over 100,000 students. In this post I'll teach you some of my top strategies for crafting content that converts in 2021. Do you want to sell more and get more leads for your e-commerce business? If so, read on and I'll show you how to do just that. Step 4. Create your chapters. Each chapter needs to include a brief intro, as well as about 5 tips or strategies, before finishing on a pathway that leads smoothly to the next chapter. Like this. Chapter 1. Creating headlines that grab attention. Your headline will be the first thing people will see, whether you're creating content for an ad, a sales letter, or your website. E-commerce headers need to be brief but relevant, and your customers must feel they are deeply relevant to their needs, hopes, and desires. After that, list your tips. Now you know how to craft headlines that get people to stop and click through. Let's move on to the next step, how to interest your potential customers in your product. Chapter 2, how to create interest with your content. And so on. Step 5, create a compelling conclusion. This should include a short summary of what people have just read, as well as a brief call to action. For example, now it's time to put all my advice into action. You've just learned some of the most potent strategies I have for creating powerful e-commerce copy that converts. You know how to craft headers that get attention, how to build trust, and how to close the deal with a strong call to action. Now it's time to put what you've learned into practice, pulling it all together. Don't forget to let me know how you get on and leave a comment below to share your experiences. I read and reply to every single one and love to hear from my visitors. Oh, and if you're not already, make sure you're subscribed to this blog, so you get weekly updates on my latest copywriting articles, winking face. And at the end, insert your subscriber link. Let's talk about the guest blog outreach template now. As well as creating blog articles, you can also guest blog to gain extra publicity from someone else's relevant audience. If you want to guest blog, here's a useful outreach template you can use to secure blog spots on popular blogs in your niche. Start with the introduction and short pitch up high. Start with their name and salutations. Hi, I'm here. Insert your name and your blog or website. I'm making contact as I'm a big fan of your work and wondered if you'd like to host some guest content. I have an idea for a piece I think your readers may enjoy. After that, pitch your idea in 3 or less sentences. For example, why one quality backlink will do more for Google rankings than 100 lesser links. In the piece I'll talk about 10 ways to get the backlinks from high authority sites that really matter. After that, give a reason why they should publish your piece. For example, I'm sure you're aware that backlinks are a hot topic right now and are a top 10 searched for topic in the marketing niche, according to Google. I know your audience is interested in workable ways to market more successfully, and my article will give them 10 fast and practical strategies to getting the backlinks that make the most difference. Now let them know any added value you can give. Like this. I'd also be happy to reciprocate by hosting your content on my blog, if you were interested in sharing with my audience. Feel free to send me over a link you'd like to share, and I'll post it on my website. After that, let them know a little about you and anywhere else you've published. I'm a professional marketer with 10 years of experience and run a successful blog. After that, insert your blog's name. Previously I've had work published on, here insert name of sites, and currently I'm working on a book about how to market your startup on a budget. And lastly, promise a timescale. I could complete this with 3 days notice if you wanted to publish the piece. Just let me know when you need it through, and I'll get a copy to you within the deadline. Thanks for considering my idea, and I hope you continue to publish on your blog as I really love reading your content. Kind regards. And end with your name and your blog. Let's talk about some social media templates now. First off, we have LinkedIn ads and outreach. LinkedIn ads work best when they're thought-provoking and a bit quirky, so don't be scared to think out of the box when it comes to creating ad copy. The platform is popular with many affluent, educated professionals, so including stats and facts in your ads can really help too. Keep it brief, always include a high-quality, relevant image that will hold appeal with your target audience. Questions work well too, as they encourage engagement and provoke a response. Let's see some sample LinkedIn ad templates. Step 1. Lead in with a question or an interesting fact. For example, what's the best marketing tip you've ever received? Step 2. Short pitch including a link, social proof or data plus an offer they can't resist. Like this. Our innovative monthly strategy guides simplify the waffle, so you get workable solutions you can use right away. 95% of our paid subscribers say our tips have measurably improved their promo efforts. Check out a free sample guide here. And insert your link here. Step 3. Ask for action. Let us know your best tips plus get a chance to win your first month's subscription free when you share this post your followers. Step 4. Choose relevant visuals. And insert high-quality relevant image. Let's talk about LinkedIn outreach now. LinkedIn outreach needs to be brief, professional, and persuasive, as people receive hundreds of messages every week on the platform. When it comes to LinkedIn, an inquiring helpful message will get better results than a pushy, in-your-face one, every time. It also helps if you can humanize your copy, rather than appear cold and too formal, a mistake people often make when writing for LinkedIn. Here are a few sample outreach templates for LinkedIn. Here's an example of an outreach message that should get you good results on LinkedIn. You can customize the parts inside the brackets to make it more relevant to your own needs. Step 1. Sound like a human, and remember, LinkedIn copy is not a sales letter. Start with the salutations and their name. And move on to the body. For example, I know you must be busy, but I saw that your online modeling agency is a new startup, so thought I'd introduce here include your relevant skills like website design and marketing services, in case you need the help of an experienced website designer. Step 2. Introduce your offer, make it persuasive and irresistible. As you're a startup, I'm happy to offer you a discounted rate of 50% off all my services for the first 6 months if you did want some design work. I've worked with, here insert your client's name, and you can view some samples here. Insert link after that. Step 3. Let them know why they need you/your product, outline the benefits to them and mention social proof if you have IT. Here's a sample. I've designed layouts for many modeling agencies and can create promo for posters/flyers as well. My web design services always include full mobile optimization, unlimited revisions until you are 100% satisfied, complimentary tweaks forever if you want to request any changes, and lastly your choice of colors/fonts. Step 4. Include another point of contact and sign off in a friendly manner. Feel free to get in touch if you have any questions, or shoot me an email at my email address. Happy to help with anything you need. And with your name. Let's talk about Twitter ads and posts now. Twitter can be great for connecting with a whole new audience you'd normally never be able to reach, but there is so much competition, you can get lost among the noise. Although like all your other marketing, you want to angle your copy to sell, it's important not to just promote on your timeline but to add value so you build trust with your audience. The golden rules for Twitter posts are: don't just promote, add value by sharing content your audience will love. Ask for engagement, with questions, quizzes, and polls. Take it further than Twitter, push people to your mailing list with tempting offers and giveaways. Use emojis to attract attention, and lastly, hashtag all your posts with relevant, popular tags. When it comes to Twitter ads, to up your chances of making a sale, you should remember these 4 golden rules. Emojis help grab attention, keep it brief, hashtag all your ads, and have a time-limited offer or special bonus to create a reason for people to purchase. Here are a few Twitter ad template. Step 1. Attention-grabbing headline that quickly makes it clear what you are offering, and the benefits. For example, smiley face, the best-selling ebook that unlocks the secrets only marketing insiders know. Smiley face. Step 2. Introduce your time-limited offer along with link. Like this. 1-day 50% sale. Grab your copy today, and insert shortened link. Step 3. Make sure you always include a HQ image or short promo clip. Insert high-quality relevant image. Step 4. Always use relevant and trending hashtags related to your niche. For example, hashtag marketing tips, hashtag pro marketing, hashtag marketing guru. Here are a few Twitter post template to increase engagement and subscribes. Step 1. Ask a question to provoke engagement. For example, experienced health issues due to lockdown? Step 2. Ask for engagement from your audience. Like this. We want to hear about it, tell us in the comments below. Step 3. Make it easy for them to subscribe by offering something they want. Plus, visit this link and win one of 100 wellness hampers worth over £300 when you subscribe to our mailing list. Step 4. Don't forget to use niche relevant, popular hashtags. For example, hashtag wellness, hashtag lockdown 2021, hashtag COVID-19. Now we'll be talking about YouTube video description template. There are 3 main things to remember when it comes to writing great YouTube video descriptions that will help your video show up more in search. First off, put your most important keywords early on. YouTube's algorithm places more importance on the keywords you use in the first 2 to 3 sentences. This is so crucial YouTube even specifically recommends it. Make sure you put your main keyword and all your other important keywords early on in your description. Second, create a description with plenty of detail. Aim for over 200 words and include your primary keyword at least 2 to 3 times. This helps YouTube better understand what your video is all about. In-depth descriptions with relevant keywords will give a boost to your YouTube search rankings, as you'll appear more often as a suggested video. And lastly, optimize your video's click-through rate, center. Because only the first 2 to 3 sentences from your video description appear in YouTube search results, it's vital you make these as powerful as possible. You also need to make them SEO friendly, using related keywords that are relevant to your video's topic. The first 2 to 3 sentences of your description should be written in a way that encourages people to click through, so start off with the benefits people will get from watching. Now we've covered the 3 basics of writing a YouTube description, let's look at how the format works. Step 1 is create an appealing intro. For example, in this video, I'll show you how to create compelling sales copy for Facebook ads. After watching, you'll know what works to convert browsers into buyers, plus you'll understand the 3 things you need to avoid if you want to sell online. Step 2 is to create a detailed description. For example, so, here's what we'll be looking at in this video. How to write attention-grabbing headlines that are highly relevant to your target customer. How to perform keyword research so you use the right power phrases in your ad copy. How to create the perfect Facebook ad for e-commerce. This one really works. Learn how to seal the deal by crafting a call to action potential customers can't refuse, etc. After you've finished watching, you'll be ready to go and start creating a copy for your very first Facebook ad. Step 3. Create a potent call to action. Like this. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe for regular copywriting tips that will win you more sales. Include your website and social media URLs. Remember to follow me on Twitter and Facebook for weekly tips and notifications of my latest videos. Now we'll talk about Instagram post and ad template. Instagram is all about engagement, and even ads should be created with this in mind. Short clips work well, as it's a highly visual platform, but choosing great graphics that are niche relevant will always stand you in good stead. Remember, you can't include live links in Instagram posts. You can include links in your Insta ads though, and you should always do this to direct people to your website or e-commerce page. When it comes to ads, they can look cleaner if you don't use hashtags, though if you're running a competition or special campaign you may want to. You should always include them in your posts, as they will really help to expand your post's reach. Here's some Instagram tips for posts. Emoji, exclamation points and numbers grab attention. Always keep it brief, don't waffle on too much. Always include hashtags. Use high quality visuals or a short clip. Ask for engagement. Add value, either by providing great content or by offering them something they want. Here is a sample Instagram post to max engagement. Step 1. Grab attention with emojis and an amusing or provocative headline. What's the worst thing that's happened to you in public? Ever discovered your skirt still tucked in when you're walking down the high street, or realized your flies are open at a meal with your girlfriend's mom and dad? Cringe. Step 2. Ask for engagement from the audience. Do you have an embarrassing story to share? Tell us your most cringeworthy mishaps below and we'll feature the best, worst, on our blog. Step 3. Ask for the action. For example like this. Plus, share this post and we'll enter you into a competition to win one of our handmade vegan leather journals. Use it to jot down all your embarrassing moments or for anything else you like. Step 4. Include relevant trending hashtags. Step 5. Use an amazing image or punchy short clip. Here's a sample Instagram ad. Step 1. Start with a headline that uses social proof or data. For example, the most common dating mistake 50% of 18 to 24-year-olds make. Step 2. Introduce your offer in a quirky way. For example, our app Love Arts is all about the good feels, but we know disaster can often mar a budding romance. Step 3. Ask for the action from your audience. Like this. Just check out the dating disaster stories in our clip. Have you made any of these mistakes? Step 4. Introduce an offer. For example, let us know and you could win a free 6-month subscription to our platform. Or sign up at this link and get 50% off your membership for 1 year, for the next 24 hours only. And lastly, Step 5. Include your clip. This section will talk about publicity and outreach. First off, we have press release. Press releases can be an excellent way of reaching out to journalists who can get your brand or product more exposure. It's important that your press release looks professional and isn't boring, and you also need to ensure you get all the important information high up in the copy. There is a standard format most press releases follow, and it's best to stick to this to max your chances of success. Let's look at the makeup of a good press release. Put info that always needs to be at the start of your press release. For immediate release, insert date. March 14, 2021. Insert link to your contact. Your email and/or phone number. Put headline. For example, COVID hit, startups can now get heard and save cash with expert advice. Insert a subheader. For example, innovative strategies from major marketing guru to pandemic-proof your brand. Here are the steps to a good press release. Step 1. First, get the most relevant and exciting news up front. For example, marketing king Wolf Wolferson is publishing his first book, How to Market Your Startup on a Budget. Geared towards startups on a shoestring, the book offers workable tips that readers can put into practice immediately. Step 2. Add an enticing quote. For example, I wrote this book for businesses without huge budgets and unlimited funds, said author, Wolf Wolferson. Many brands struggle to keep up with the almost unlimited drain on their cash conventional marketing methods seem to require, Wolferson added. Step 3. Write a little about the product. Like this. Having studied marketing at Wolferson College, Wolferson then went to work for the Richie Rich Company, as lead sales agent, for 10 years. After branching out as an online marketing guru, he established his successful blog, which currently has over 10,000 readers. He decided to publish. Step 4. Add another quote. For example, I didn't want to put a book out initially, but then I realized I had a whole marketing strategy that could really help people, and it couldn't be condensed into a blog post, Wooferson said. Step 5. Add the launch date and any extra bonuses. For example, the book will launch May 14th on the Indie Author platform, and readers who pre-order will be in with a chance of winning a slew of unique perks, including marketing templates, free website hosting, and a one-to-one advice session with Wooferson. Everyone who pre-orders will also receive a free bonus ebook on how to use Facebook posts to market your brand, Wooferson said. Don't get me wrong, I'm a big fan of Facebook ads, but when you're strapped for cash, it's also handy to be able to know how to market for free. Step 6. Add order info and contact details. Like this. To pre-order how to market your startup on a shoestring, visit Wooferson's page on Indie Author here. Readers can also follow Wooferson's blog at website or follow him on Twitter at @Gauferson. Let's see an influencer outreach template. The most popular social media influencers wield a huge amount of clout, and if you get your product mentioned or endorsed by them, you'll likely see a noticeable uptick in interest. By reaching out to influencers in your niche, you can pick up a useful dose of publicity for free, so it's worth taking some time to create a thoughtful and polite inquiry. Many successful influencers with large followings attract hundreds of inbox inquiries a day, and many of the queries they receive don't get responded to. By following our template, you can get ahead of the rest, so you can maximize the chance your influencer of choice will say yes to your request. Here's the format. Start with the salutations and their name. Step 1. Start with a friendly and complimentary introduction. Start with introducing your name and your blog. For example, I'm X from Blog Y, just reaching out to say I love what you're doing with your blog and I'm really enjoying your healthy lifestyle posts. Step 2. Pitch your request, highlight the relevance to them, and offer something of value that is, a freebie. For example, as you're a successful health and well-being blogger, I wanted to reach out to let you know my startup has created a product. After that, insert product details, for example, vegan low-calorie chocolate bar that also lowers cholesterol. I wondered if you'd like to receive a box of bars to try, and if you like them, would you consider letting your readers know all about the snacks, as they might be interested in trying them too? A bonus tip is, to offer something different of value that is more exposure for them. For example, I'd also love to feature some of your listicle posts on our company blog, as I think you really have something special, and our followers could benefit from your wellness advice. Would this be okay with you? If so, send me some pieces you'd prefer to be featured and I'll post them on the blog. Step 3. Include a short and friendly call to action. Like this. Let me know if you'd like to receive some bars, and the best postal address to send to, and I'll get a box sent out to you in the post. Looking forward to hearing from you. Keep up the great work. And with your name. Now we'll see some backlink outreach templates in this section. Getting good backlinks from trusted sources makes a massive difference to your Google ranking, as Google attributes your site with much more authority. With backlinks, it's all about quality over quantity, which is great because it means you don't need to spend all your time trying to get thousands of links. Targeting high-trust sites in your niche will do way more for your website than sending out hundreds of emails, hoping to land a link anywhere. It won't help you much in Google's eyes if your health-related link appears on a page dedicated to literature. You'll do better if you focus your efforts on popular sites in your sector. Acquiring just one relevant backlink from a high-trust site that Google rates will do more for your ranking than getting a million lesser links. You might be wondering how you can get these good links, but it's not impossible. Often all you need to is ask in the right way. Here's our backlink outreach template type 1. Let's look at the components of one type of successful backlink request. You can customize the parts and brackets to better suit your own needs. Start with a salutation and their name. Step 1. Start with a friendly introduction that quickly tells them the relevance. For example, you're X from Blog E, here goes. I'm X, a marketer and blogger from Blog Y, and I'm getting in touch to let you know I've just published a piece that mentions your, insert their product. Step 2. Underscore why they should share your piece and compliment them. For example, I know you have a health-interested following, so I wondered if you'd like to link my piece on your, here insert name of relevant page where they could link to your piece. I mentioned your product because I was impressed by its fat-reducing benefits, and because it's cost-effective and affordable to most people. Step 3. Give a few brief details about the piece. Like this. The article is a list-type post that gives some helpful hints on how to trim fat and cut the cholesterol. Here's the link if you wanted to share it. After that, insert link to your post. Step 4. Show reciprocity by offering them a link to. That is, I'd love to reciprocate by linking to your site on my brand's page, and wanted to ask, is there a particular post or page you'd like to promote? If so, just send me the link and the link text you'd like displayed, and I'd be more than happy to share it with my audience. Take care, and thanks so much for considering my request. End with your name and your website. Let's see backlink outreach template type 2 now. Here's an example of another type of backlink request you could make to a community news type site. This template could also be useful for approaching any site that has a page of resources where they link out to other sites. You can customize the parts and brackets to better suit your own needs. Step 1. Highlight the relevance straight away. Start with their name and a simple hi. Like this. Hi, I'm X from your company's name. After that, insert what you do with a focus on what will be most relevant to them, i.e. for a community news site that lists tradespeople, you'd want to emphasize your location. For example, we're leading steel fabricators in the North Wiltshire area. Step 2. Make your request politely, highlighting what makes your site or page relevant and link-worthy. For example, I'm getting in touch as I noticed that on your community resources page, you have a list of links to local tradespeople, so I wondered if you'd consider linking to our services page? We've been serving the North Wiltshire community for over a decade, and our rates are extremely cost-effective. Step 3. Give them the information they will need to fulfill your request. For example, here's the link to our page in case you're willing to link to us. Insert your link. The link text would be stainless steel fabricators and welding. Step 4. Offer some value. Like this. I'd also love to offer you a link back on our local sites page. Do you have a preferred page or post you'd like us to link to? If so, just send me the link and link text and I'll get that put up straight away. If you need any more information, don't hesitate to reach out to me at my mail, as I'm always happy to help. Thanks in advance for considering my request. End with your name and your brand. Here's a template for getting more social shares. One of the best ways to grow your following is to get your content shared as much as possible, preferably by people who have large, relevant audiences. Building relationships with influencers in your niche on social media can help you create opportunities for shares, but you can also reach out and make a friendly request via email or social media messaging. Let's see a template to ask for social shares from influencers. Step 1. Explain why you are making contact and the relevance to them. For example, hi, I'm X from Blog Y. I'm a big fan of your work and wanted to let you know I've mentioned one of your marketing tips in my latest piece. Step 2. Ask for a share, include your link, and tell them a little more about the link. For example, here's the link in case you wanted to share it with your audience. Insert your link after that. The article is a roundup of the best advice on marketing from top gurus like yourself, so I thought it might be relevant for your followers. Step 3. Offer something in exchange too. Like this. I love to bring quality marketing content to my followers, so if you'd like to recommend one of your posts, I'd be more than happy to share it with my social media audience. Feel free to send along some links/suggestions and I'll post them right away. Step 4. Lastly, sign off on a positive note. Like this. I love what you do, and look forward to enjoying more of your great content. And end with your name and your blog. Thanks for watching. Did you enjoy the content examples in this video? We'd love to know if you put our suggestions into practice and which ones you felt helped improve your content approach the most, so make sure you let us know which templates you like the best. We'd also like to ask you a small favor. If you found this video useful, would you be our hero and leave us a review? We read every single one, and they inspire us to continue creating more great content for our beloved students. Remember to follow the tips in this guide the next time you sit down to create a piece of email marketing content, and you should soon start seeing better results from your digital marketing efforts. Until next time. Thomas Moravec and the rest of the team.